Most people believe evil begins with a choice, a conscious decision, a moment where someone looks at two paths and willingly chooses the darker one. That's comforting, because it creates distance. It tells us that evil belongs to other people. The cruel, the heartless, the monsters. But what if the most dangerous acts in history weren't committed by monsters at all? What if they were committed by ordinary people? People who loved their families, people who paid their taxes, people who believed they were doing the right thing. Tonight's case begins with one of them. Case file number 002. Matthew had worked at Halston Financial for almost 8 years. He wasn't the smartest employee, nor the most ambitious, but everyone trusted him. He never missed deadlines, never argued with his supervisors, never cut corners. His coworkers joked that Matthew followed rules the way some people followed religion. If there was a procedure, Matthew followed it. If there was a policy, Matthew respected it. His manager often said the same thing. "I wish everyone here was more like Matthew." It sounded like a compliment. Matthew believed it was. Until one Thursday morning, at exactly 9:17 a.m., an email appeared on his screen. "Please come to my office immediately." No explanation, just those 6 words. Matthew stood, straightened his tie, and walked down the hallway. His manager barely looked up as he entered. The blinds were closed. A thick folder rested on the desk. "I need your signature," his manager said. Matthew opened the folder. Invoices, contracts, payment records. Something felt off. The numbers didn't match. Several expenses had been moved to different accounts. A client had been billed for work that had never been completed. Matthew looked up. "I think there's a mistake." "There isn't." "But these figures, they're correct." Matthew swallowed. "They don't look correct." For the first time, his manager met his eyes. "I didn't ask what you thought. I asked for your signature." The room became strangely quiet. Matthew looked back at the papers. His heart beat faster. Everything inside him said this was wrong. So why couldn't he simply say no? Most of us imagine courage as something dramatic. A hero standing against impossible odds. A whistleblower exposing corruption. A soldier refusing an unlawful command. Reality is rarely that cinematic. More often, courage looks like disappointing someone with power over you. And that is far more difficult than we like to admit. Because from childhood, we are taught to obey. Listen to your parents, respect your teachers, follow your coach, trust your doctor. For most of our lives, obedience helps society function. But psychology asks a terrifying question. What happens when the person giving the orders is wrong? Matthew still stared at the papers. His manager leaned back. "You don't need to understand everything. I'll take responsibility." 4 simple words. "I'll take responsibility." Matthew felt something shift inside him. The weight on his shoulders became lighter. If someone else was responsible, then maybe signing wasn't really his decision. Maybe he was simply doing his job. He reached for the pen, then stopped. His hand trembled. Something inside him was still fighting back. He just didn't understand what it was. In 1961, a psychologist asked a question that shocked the world. Not, "How do evil people think?" but, "How far would ordinary people go if someone in authority told them to?" Matthew signed the paper and walked away, believing he had simply followed orders. No guilt. No dramatic ending. Just another ordinary day. But that's how the most dangerous decisions often begin, with obedience. The real question isn't why Matthew obeyed. It's whether you would have done the same.